Nick Monica, a new head football coach at Archbishop Rummel High School. Has a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
It does. It does. It hasn't set in yet. So it's something I'm excited about. I love working here. Love the school. It's obviously why I'm still here, but it's also I have mixed feelings because Jay's leaving out. He's been not only a good colleague, but he's a good friend of mine, and we've gone pretty close over the years. So it's tough to separate and move on from that.
He thinks so much of you, and that had to have something to do with this and making it such an easy transition because he's made it no secret for a long time now how much he likes and admires you.
That was actually what sold me. The old adage of you never want to follow the guy, and he told me that him and Mr. Milano both said, at the same time, the guy is thinks enough of you that he wants you to follow in his footsteps. So that meant a lot coming from him, and I think you just said it. The way that he felt about me is what sold me on that I needed to do this.
You've been in athletics for a long time. You're comfortable in your own skin. You understand that you're following the winningest coach in the history of a storied league, a guy that's won almost 230 games, won 2 state championships, 12 district championships, was a star quarterback here. You're patently aware of all of this, and you handle it well. You understand the situation.
I do. A lot of it's because of the kids. That's what I just told them after Jay spoke with the team, is that I felt like I needed to do this for the kids. The ones that have been here a while, and the best thing for them is just a smooth transition, and I think this is the best way to do that, and just to kind of keep the things going that Jay believes strongly in, and of course the Rummel tradition is one, and just the things that he believes in. I've been around him long enough that I know what's made him successful, and so I just felt like I needed to do this for the sake of the kids and the school.
Jay had Phil Greco, who was a coach and fully understood everything he was dealing with and supported him in great fashion, and Jay was so grateful for that. Now you've got a similar situation. That has to give you some comfort.
It does. Jay and I are separated. Our offices are separated by a piece of sheetrock, so we talk all the time, and so anything that I would need, I know he's right there, and the fact that he wanted this so badly, again, it made it so easy for me to make this decision, and I'm going to miss doing baseball. It's something that I grew up playing, and it's been a big part of my life, and I spent a lot of time praying on this, but I was just pushed in this direction. I think it's the right thing for me and my family at this point.
You didn't go to school here, but you've been here virtually 14 years, so it's almost like this is home for you, and you're a Rummel Raider.
Correct. This is the only place I've worked since college, and this is all I know. So, like you said, I've been here long enough. I feel like I know the ways and the traditions about this place, and I've seen Jay and other coaches do it, and I also consider myself to be a student of coaching. So I'm always out there trying to find new and different ways to do things and motivate kids, and so I hope to inflict that upon the kids.
You got one more baseball season to go, and you've got a pretty good team coming back. You feel good about what's going to happen this year?
If we're healthy, yes. Last year that was a big part of it. We had 2 of our better players were not healthy, and so that hurts. But I'm excited about it, and meeting with them was not a very easy meeting. So I'm excited about the season. I'm excited about getting to work. I love the kids that are in the program right now. I think it's in excellent shape going forward. So I enjoy doing baseball, and I think it's in a good spot right now. I just thought this was the best thing for me and my family at this point.
Last thought: you've been around Phil, you've been around Jay, and they've been huge influences, and they know what you're going through and what you're dealing with. And yet, perhaps the biggest influence is your father, whom you obviously grew up with, obviously played under, coached, and so forth. You understand how this thing operates with regard to running a program. What have you learned from your father, and how much will you lean on him?
A lot. He was not as much help in this decision as I'd hoped he'd be. It was kept hush-hush from everybody, and so there was only a select handful of people that I could open up to about this decision. And at the end of the day, the dad in him still came out, and so it was difficult. But he's been doing this coming up on 50 years now, so I always have him to turn to get advice from, and like you had mentioned, Jay. So I feel like I have a good support staff and a lot of people that I can turn to with any questions that may pop up.
Congratulations, Nick.
Thank you, Kenny.